So without making plan, the goals cannot be achieved in the specific time. So those plans must be very much effective. So those plans must be so much effective that they will be the guide for the development. So they will be the first condition. Effective plans have the first condition for development. Without effective plans, developmental works cannot be effectively continue. So let's go to what is formulation of plan. What do you mean by formulation of plan? It is a draft of the whole program prepared to achieve certain objectives. You see, formulation of plan means a draft, a rough sketch of a whole program which is prepared to achieve certain objectives or certain goals we have already discussed here, with the appropriate use of available resources within a fixed period, is called formulation of plan. So here the main words are highlighted. It is a draft, rough sketch, and it helps to achieve certain target or objectives or goals, and it tries to utilize the available resources, and it must be done in a fixed period of time. So this is formulation of plan. So why a plan should be formulated? What is the importance of formulation of plan? What happens when we formulate the plans? So look here, it presents a clear vision. It gives us the clear vision, like what to do, why to do, where to do, when to do, and how to do. कुनै पनि काम चाहिँ के काम गर्ने, किन गर्ने, कहाँ गर्ने, कहिलेसम्म गर्ने, कहिले गर्ने, कसरी गर्ने. So these things will be very clear after we make the plan. So this formulating the plan is also called the prior decision of development. Means before development we decide something. Prior decision means decision before the developmental works. So this is also called the prior decision. So let's go to next slide. Sorry. So we have federalism. Nepal also has got federalism. In the countries adopting federalism or principle of decentralization, local levels or local bodies are given autonomy. Means local levels are given full power to formulate the plan and to implement the plan as well. So in Nepal also is the federal state. So it has got the provinces and local level as well. So they are fully empowered. They have their autonomy, and local levels have got full autonomy or full power to implement the plans, to formulate the plans first, means to make the plan and also to implement the plan. So look at the local bodies. What can they do? They can utilize the local resources and means. Whatever resources and means are there in their locality, they can utilize. They may be human resource, they may be natural resources. Those resources can be utilized. So they have the full authority, full power to utilize the local resource, to take decision for the development works. So what types of development works are necessary, they can take the necessary decisions. And operation of the development projects, how to operate the development projects, how to carry out the development projects, that is also their area, means they have the power to do so. Okay, local levels, they have the power to utilize the resource, to take the decision about development, to formulate the plans and to implement those plans. Now the local bodies, they have the power, but the local representatives, they don't directly go and carry out the developmental activities. For that, for carrying out the developmental works in the locality, they have to make consumers committees. So what are consumers committees? In Nepali we call it उपभोक्ता समिति. सो कुनै पनि विकासको काम गर्नको लागि चाहिँ उपभोक्ता समिति मार्फत चाहिँ हुन्छ. Now let's see what are consumers committee. Committees formed involving the local people as per the necessity to operate the development projects at local level. are called consumers committee. So consumers committees are the committees. Inside that committees, who will be there? Local people will be there. According to the necessity, local people will be the member, and they will help to operate the developmental projects. For example, if any road is going to be constructed in your area, you may be the member there in the consumers committee, and you will help to operate the developmental projects. So before the implementation of the project, concerned consumers committee prepares a development proposal. Look here, this is very important one. So any developmental projects in your local level cannot be done randomly. First, consumers committee will be formed. After that, the consumers committee should prepare the developmental proposal. Development proposal. What are they doing? How are they doing? Clear development proposal in a written form should be submitted to the local body. Such development proposals have to be approved from local level. They have to be submitted to the local level, and they have to be approved by the local level for the implementation. In this way, consumers committee has got a great role to implement the development projects in the local level. So please, all of you, remember consumers committee. Now let's uh, have a look at the description of local labels. We have 6 metropolitan cities, 11 sub-metropolitan cities, and we have 276 municipalities. We have 460 rural municipalities. Total local labels, we have 753 local labels. You can see district coordination committee, we have 77 wards, 6,743 wards. Okay, so now next topic is about model of the formulation of development proposal at local level. What is the model? How is the development proposal formulated? So it is given number wise. First number is identification of the needs. So what type of needs we have, that will be identified in local level. What needs are there? It means, do we need any school, any bridge or road or forest conservation or solid waste management, or what is needed, what is the necessity, that will be identified. त्यसलाई चाहिँ पत्ता लगाइन्छ है. After that, selection of the option. On the basis of priority, we will select the option. So which one will have to be more prioritized, like school is more necessary, or bridge or road or forest conservation is necessary, or which one gets the more priority, that will be selected. After that, in third step, preparation of proposal. Now we say developmental proposal. The consumers committee will make the development proposal. So how to prepare that proposal, that is very important. So how can we prepare the development proposal? There is a fixed format, like what should be included. I have listed here. A draft of proposal to be submitted to the rural municipality or municipality consisting of these all things. Look here. This proposal, development proposal means a draft, rough sketch of the proposal which should be submitted to the local body. Means it should be submitted to either rural municipality, you can say gaonpalika, or municipality means nagarpalika. So inside that proposal, what things should be included? First, introduction should be included. What is the project about, and what is the objective of the project, and affected area and number of family. So how many family members, how many households are affected, benefited by that project, what can be the estimated cost, donation of labor by the people, shram dan we say in Nepali. So how much donation of labor will be given by the local people, and what is the workplace, work site, what is the starting date, and how many months or what period of time it will finish, and what means and resources you need. Implementation, how is it done? Benefits after implementation, what can be the benefits after the project is completed? And name list of consumers committee, who are the uh, members of consumers committee, होइन, उपभोक्ता समितिको मेम्बरहरूको नाम लिस्ट, लाइक अध्यक्ष होला, उपाध्यक्ष होला, सचिव होला, कोषाध्यक्ष होला. So this name list of consumers committee and conclusion of the development proposal. So in this way, the development proposal format should be prepared and submitted to the local level, either rural municipality or municipality. After that only you can carry out the development projects in your area. Okay, fourth number, after preparing the proposal, estimation of sources for investment. So fund to be collected from the consumers, how much to be collected from the consumers, and the estimated budget to be obtained from local level. So from local level, from municipality or rural municipality, how much budget will come and how much will be given or collected by the consumers. So this will be estimated. And agreement or contract, agreement with condition including signature of local consumers committee. So there will be agreement between the consumers committee and representative of local level, and they will sign there, and signature of local consumers committee and the representatives of the local level, and approval. Means they will agree, they will sign, that will be the contract between the consumers committee and the local representatives, and that will be approved by the local representatives. After that, sixth number, in sixth step, the project will be implemented. Means operation of the construction work, the construction work will carried out. And seventh number, supervision and evaluation, supervision of the work by the local stakeholders. Now local stakeholders, who can be the stakeholders? Local people can be stakeholders, local organizations, and local everyone who are related to this work. So supervision by them, observation of the progress, how is the progress going on, monitoring whether the condition is applied or not. So monitoring about the work, evaluation of the whole program, providing necessary advices. This will be the last step. So this is the model of formulation of development proposal. Now let's go to another slide. You can see the picture, implementation process of local planning. So now how will be the implementation process of local planning? Let's see. First number is establishment of relations. So establishing the relations, like informal relations are established by group interaction among the concerned persons and stakeholders. So there will be interaction, informal, to establish the informal relation. There will be the group discussions, group interactions with the concerned people and other stakeholders. Similarly, study of the situation, study of affected area of family, the way of living in area, management of natural resource. These all will be studied. The situation, what is the situation, and prioritization of the problems. So what are the problems? They will be prioritized. Which problems have to be solved first? Problems are prioritized by considering the appropriate cost. So we have to consider the cost, return, benefit after completion of the development project, means and resources, interest, and will of the stakeholders. What is the interest of the stakeholders? Will of the stakeholders. उनीहरू कतिको इच्छा गरेका छन्, will power कतिको छ, and measures to solve. So this all, according to all these, we will prioritize the problem. After that, agreement and contract we have already discussed. Agreement and contracts are made mentioning the ownership of community in planning, contribution, sharing, responsibility, work plan, etc. So agreement will be done. Next is recording and presentation. Recording is made including the implementation process of planning, estimation of achievement, development of monitoring mechanism, final approval of the program. So this recording will be done. Now, what are the steps for the implementation of planning? So these are the steps. Sometimes this can be asked in your exam. So what are the steps for the gathering of the people around in your local area? After that, planning accumulation means collection of the plans by discussing. After that, budget allocation we have already discussed. And fourth number, recommendation for the approval rural municipality or municipality. This also we have discussed. After that, formation of consumers committee. What is consumers committee? We have already discussed. And after that, we will have agreement for the implementation of project with the local bodies, and financial management and record keeping after the completion of the planning. And after that, distribution of work completion certificate and thanksgiving. So these are the steps of implementation of planning. So, in this way, we have finished this chapter, formulation of development proposal at local level. I hope you understood it. If there is any problem regarding this, uh, you can message me or comment there, and I will try to solve your problems. Okay. Thank you for today. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye.